Hi guys, so Nuby were very kind and sent us their new Natural Touch electric steam sterilizer and dryer, as we are Nuby Ambassadors. So we're really excited to try this, as we are currently using the standard Nuby Natural Touch sterilizer. So when we got sent this, I was extremely excited. If you don't know what it is, it's actually the only sterilizer on the market that actually offers drying time. And you can see here, like, the sterilizing takes 5 minutes, which will leave your bottles, you know, with the watermarks on there. And then you've got a quick dry function, which takes 15 minutes, which sort of leaves them, I suppose, still slightly damp, you know, with like the bits of moisture on there. Otherwise, in half an hour, they can be completely dry. Now, we tried breastfeeding, and unfortunately, Amelia has a milk intolerance, so we weren't able to. But this would be absolutely perfect for anyone who's breastfeeding, because obviously it's got a huge drum here for you to put your equipment, and then you know, and at the top and stuff. So the fact that it dries, you won't have to worry about any of the water going in with your milk and diluting it. So I know everyone's always very precious about keeping every last drop. So the fact that, you know, this dries it all for you, I think that's a great selling point. Also as well, inside comes one of their new 360 like anti-colic bottles, and as you can see inside, no matter what angle baby is, you know, he or she's able to get milk out, which I think is great. And then you also get a soother as well. And just having a look on the back here, just in terms of you know, sort of questions, it's compatible with any brand of bottle. Obviously, look, it kills your bacteria. Use steam, not chemicals, and obviously just explains the drying time. And I've already actually got it out and got it assembled, obviously in preparation for this video. But it explains it all here in terms of instructions. Let's just get that up there, which just focus, which was super easy. So obviously you've got a button there, and it's literally just a case of pressing it a couple of different times to start the machine. So I've already got my machine here up and ready. Here's one I've made earlier. So this is the machine. It comes in black and white, and I absolutely adore the black one, because as you can see, we have got our Tommy Tippy prep machine in the background there. So we wanted a nice black one, which would be super sleek as well. It's actually really quite thin, which is perfect, you know, on a counter. Like, it really takes up no space at all. So that was also a really nice selling point, as well as the other one was slightly wider. So I'm trying to do this one-handedly. Oh, that worked out very well. So you've got your different compartments. This is obviously like your top part, and then this comes away. As you can see, I've already used it a couple of times, as I forgetfully lost the footage. Unfortunately lost the footage for the first intro that I did, so I'm doing it all again. And that's the base. So what you do is you pop your bottles. Very easy peasy. These are just washed and dried. So here are all your bottles, but equally, I'm not being funny, you could easily get several, like a pump and loads of bits, as like depth wise it is massive. You need to pop your water here, and it even shows you a max level. So I shall just do that now. Okay, so I've just popped the water in there, so then I'm going to pop these bottles on top, and then you put your tray at the top, and then it's even got little marks there for you for your toots. Doo-doo-doo. And I mean, we're just gonna chuck that in for good measure. Then pop your lid on. So there is a an on and off button just here. It's already on for me. So do make sure that you flick that, and make sure you don't do what I did and not realise that there was an on and off button. Try and turn the machine on and it not work, and then you have to tip out the water and and then have a look for it. So do check the button is on first. And then here, just showing you, you've got your different options down here. So this is just your standard to sterilize, your 5-minute option, and then you've got your sterilize and then your part dry, which is your 15-minute option, and then you've got your sterilize and your half-an-hour dry, which is the complete drying one. And to just by selecting them, by pressing this button, it shows the sterilize option. Pressing it again will take it to the second one, which is the 15-minute one, and then pressing it again goes to the third one, and then it keeps going backwards. And then to select it, you simply press and hold. So just for all intensive purposes, I'm just going to do this dry one here, and by pressing and holding, beeps again, and then it will start. And then so the time is it is 2:47 ish. So I don't know if you can hear that. You can already hear it going. So I'm just going to keep this going, and then when it will beep again when it starts drying, and then I'll come back and let you hear, because I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit noisy. I don't mind, however. Maybe if you lived in a studio flat or something, you might not want to hear the noise, but this is the standard sterilising noise now, and I'll be back in a few moments to show you what the drying is, and then obviously we'll show you the finished result as well. Okay, so it literally just beeps twice, like a beep beep, and it is now beginning to dry. So this is the sound of the dryer. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of condensation in there. So this is the noise. I don't think it's too bad, but loud enough to make a comment, but what do you expect, I suppose, for a dryer? The fact that it will be going on for half an hour, certainly something you could do. Oh, come on, focus. Certainly something you could do in the evening, you know, after 10:30 or something. You wouldn't need to worry about it disturbing the neighbours. So yeah, I'm going to come back when it's finished, and hopefully we'll be able to see the finished product. So the time is now 3:45. It did beep a little while ago, but unfortunately I couldn't put Amelia down because she was crying. So it's all finished now, and as you can see, if I just focus, there's only a tiny bit of water just along here. Otherwise it's all really completely dried. If I just take that off, I don't know if you can see that. So still a tiny bit of water there, but focus, bone dry. It's even just slightly warm to touch. Same with the tip. I know I've just touched it, but I won't use this one. I'll re-sterilise, but I just want to show you guys, completely dry. Completely dry. I'm ready to go. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with that. As I said, I think it will be perfect for anyone who is breastfeeding and wants to put their bits in there, or even if you're just like me, like I hate using a tea towel to then dry up any of the water bits, or I leave it in there longer, or leave it airing outside, like any of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is our Nuby sterilizer with the dryer. Like, absolutely love it, and yeah, I can tell it's gonna just be I'll probably always use the half an hour one, because then they're half an hour, they're dry, and you know, I can then sort of like line the bottles up at the side, and then they're ready to go. Don't have to fuss after a feed. So if you liked this review, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more reviews on items, let me know. If you do have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and if you've got this and equally love it, let them know as well in the comments below. Bye guys.